Peace and greetings, what's good? It's your girl Naya here from the Metaphysical Mommy, and this is another Vlogmas video. So I kind of want to amend one of the videos that I did where I was talking about the decks that I look forward to. This is an amendment on like two of them, because I talked about the Thoth based decks that I had that I wanted to work with in 2018, and I missed a couple that I meant to mention. So I'll I'll add this link to that video and vice versa. And also some of my 2017 decks that I used at different points in the year besides the regular Rider-Waite-Smith deck and a couple of other Oracle decks. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me start off with the honorable mentions of 2017. So we have here the Fountain Tarot. This deck is so gorgeous. Oh my god, this deck is so gorgeous. Anyways, I use this deck. This is the, well, just in case you didn't see the box, that's what it looks like. It's all shiny and everything. This deck is very airy. It's a beautiful, it's based on a Rider-Waite-Smith. Cameras and pictures don't pick up this deck the way that it needs to. I promise you. I promise you. Because I was really on the fence when I originally bought this deck, but when I got it in my hands, I was just like that's the Hierophant? And I love it because it's just like seeking the truth or opening Pandora's box. I mean, that story can go kind of crazy, but it's about attaining knowledge, right? And it's really such a breeze to work with, honestly. It gives really easy readings. Like, I don't know, I said it was very cerebral. It's very airy. It feels very light in the way that the illustrations or the paintings were illustrated. I think I said this one is like if Libra and Pisces had a baby, that would be this deck. Because, you know, Pisces, you know, kind of like that dreaminess, that airiness, like this, there's like almost like this haze over it that's kind of foggy. Like, you know, like if you remember your dreams, there's like this little, or at least for me, there's like a little haze that is around it that I know that I'm in a dream. But it's very clean and sharp and smart and very beautiful, and very much, I feel like this deck is very accessible to everybody. It's very inclusive. It's fair. There's, you know, all kinds of different characters on here that are relatable. So anyway, so this one I used, when did I use this one? I used this like more towards the very beginning of the year, like January, February, March time, like that general area. I used, yeah, during Aquarius season. So yeah, so of about then. Actually, I think it got me through until right till the end of Pisces season. And then in the beginning of the spring, I started using the Morgan Greer, right, to bring in that Aries energy. And this is what I mean when I say that I use decks seasonally. And this is also a joy to read with. Now, I will say this about this year. I did lose a coworker. All right. She passed away in a motorcycle accident. And it basically, this deck prepared me for it to happen. Prepared me for the situation to happen, because it wasn't just, you know, me being affected or just me and my family. When somebody passes away, yeah, there's other people's feelings that you have to consider, other people's feelings that are also hurt, you know, also saddened. But this deck came through and really helped me kind of deal day by day in those few months that happened. Like, you know, I kind of fell back into my hole. Like, like my exercise routine got thrown off, and I didn't, when I came home, I didn't want to socialize because I felt drained. And it was hard because she kind of sat in the same row as me, her cubicle, so I had to pass it every day, you know, and so things like that. And so it's hard to lose somebody. God rest her, you know. It was really unfortunate the way that things went down, but this deck got me through that time, and that was in the summertime. So this got me from Aries time to right around Leo season. Actually right in the middle of Leo season. And then once that kind of happened, once I kind of dealt with the fallout and you know, just the grieving at the workplace, I put the cards down for probably like a good month and a half. I just needed time to deal, to heal, to try to get back on my rhythm and deal with life, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, Morgan Greer was there for me during, you know, from Aries to like Leo season. Okay, since we're still talking about 2017, I want to bring up some other Oracle decks. I haven't been too crazy with Oracle decks this year, but Soul Cards 1 and 2, I have them mixed together. I love this deck. There's no words on them, but you know, I think during the time where I didn't use the tarot, I used this deck because I didn't want words. I just wanted something to meditate with, something to contemplate, to work out what was going through my head. Oh my God, I love when that happens. To work out what was going through my head, you know, and just kind of get out of the funk, get out of that mind frame when you experience loss, you know, like everybody deals with it differently. And I found comfort in silence. And this deck does that for me. It puts me in a very hermit place where I can contemplate, where I can seek divine revelation. It is what it feels like, but you know, it's mostly internal revelation and understanding, you know, why did I feel the need to stop my regular routine, which is, you know, which is hard because the more you try to keep on your regular routine after a loss, you know, you want to, but when you experience something kind of traumatic, it knocks me off kilter every single time. It knocks me off. So if you ever, as my channel grows and as things progress, you know, if I ever just fall off and like I'm not recording, I'm probably just taking time to recharge and revamp. So I just want to kind of put that out there right now, so don't feel like I wouldn't come back, because I will. I just sometimes I need to just go on my little tortoiseshell and hide out and read and meditate and do all that lovely stuff, you know. So anyway, Soul Cards was there for that healing process. Chakra Insight Oracle cards from Karen Sangster. I was gonna say Sangsta, like gangsta. I was like, I know I got issues, but if I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Chakra Insight Oracles. I got these for my birthday, so that would be in the springtime. And I started using these, pulling one once a week, so that I can work on that particular chakra. And I found this really pleasing to work with. I found that it made a lot of sense. I had, this has been a year of healing for me. I'll just say it that way. It shows me how far I've come. and where my strengths are. And yeah, you know, it just basically, it's like, okay, work on your throat chakra. That's like, okay, that means I need to be more vocal. I need to write more, maybe record more videos, blah, 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 talk about whatever's on my mind, and just things like that. So, you know, and the guidebook in it, it's really cool. It's really informative too. So I would definitely recommend this as an oracle deck. After I got out of my little funk, we were in the fall, we were in autumn season, and my Cheryl Marchetti Legacy of the Divine tarot cards came into play. These read really wonderfully. I like the black borders, well, I like the haziness of the way that the borders are. This is a really good deck. I actually spent the time edging them in black. I think they look so extra sexy like that, just because of the way the aesthetic of the cards are. So yeah, that was my fall time, my autumn time, and we're in December, just about to hit winter, and I haven't picked a deck to work with in the winter yet. So I'll be contemplating on that this week and figuring that out. Now, talking about the 2018 decks, the Thoth based decks that I have, that I said, you know, here we have the Night Sun Tarot. This was illustrated by Fabio Listrani. It's a Lo Scarabeo deck. And this is also a Thoth based set of cards. Deck of tarot. Oh goodness, flying away from me. This has the astrological glyphs, the Hebrew letters on there. The style of this deck, I think I said this one was, sorry, if Scorpio and Virgo had a baby, this would be it. It's very deep. The graphic novel style really attracts me. The illustrations are very evocative. However, this is not my favorite Empress card. You know, like in general, like this is not my favorite Empress card, but I can live with it because I really like all the rest of the cards. These are in order. Let me show you a few of the other ones. And so I also in the autumn time, I had wanted to start, I pulled this deck out to start working with it, knowing that I wanted to start working with the Thoth deck. And I was like, man, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. You know, so then I started like looking for Thoth reference books and trying to get more into it and all that. So this deck kind of opened that door for me. The color scheme on the cards is really cool. Like you could tell what suit you're in. Kind of like, you see how like I think the swords are yellow, the wands are red. Cups are like blue here. So anyways, this is a really cool deck. It doesn't have the cross in the background. That's what the backs look like. And then last but not least is the Cosmic Tribe Tarot. I had saw this deck and I was really, let me tell you about this. Me trying to get my hands on this deck. I think I tried to get it off Amazon and they sold me the book but not the deck. And I was like, it said deck on there. Sometimes that happens on Amazon, so be careful. So, you know, I sent it back, got a refund, all that stuff. Then I found it on eBay. And I usually have pretty good experiences on eBay. But man, this thing took like 2 months to get to me. That I was actually ready to almost cancel it and ask for a refund on that. But I kind of I actually had a lot of stuff going on, so I kind of forgot about it. And then it finally came. It's still sealed, as you can tell. But I'm going to pull this up closer. But it's like kind of collage type deck. But it is Thoth based. So I'll do an unboxing of this so you guys can get my first impressions. But that's also a Thoth based deck. So anybody out there who's interested in Thoth based decks, there you have it, at least what I know of and what I own. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here, this Vlogmas video here. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.